All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special event today and tonight. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. And we got somebody who's going to be a whole lot wealthier in the house tonight. And you guys may not know them, but here they are. Part of the SSN Nation family. We have Cree over here on my right side. We have Asbury over here on my left side. They're in the house tonight. We got a lot to talk about because the SSN Nation is doing deals in the DR. And all-time record high in the stock market while we're over here playing. It happened, but never mind. We are making deals. In fact, this intro is going to be different. I don't have any SSN Nation gear, so no check. But Cree is here. Cree, she got the deal of a lifetime today, ladies and gentlemen. Go on and give her a round of applause. She's real estate investing. No credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry. And can you believe $99,000? You heard me. And can you believe it's in an actual project that has amenities too? And is it downtown?
Yes.
It's downtown by Cabeza del Toro. Fully furnished at $99,000. She's in the lifestyle seat, building wealth. And welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. And again, no SSN Nation gear, no check, but we still got SSN Nation members here. Check. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our gracious host here tonight, Solace Bar, Beach Bar, and Grill. Downstairs, we can still get some food, but I'm about to break out and go get some drinks. We need drinks, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we do here when we're at the beach. You can see the beach pitch black behind me, but that's not the story of the day. The story of the day is the last 3 days where SSN Nation has been trying to change the deal. Change the game up in here. Asbury, we're at a meeting all day yesterday. We were over at Batu. They had these studios on the lake. But ladies and gentlemen, it's very disappointing when we have 20, 40 deals. That's 20% down, 40% during construction, 40% on delivery, and they want $210,000. You can do the math. When you have 24 months left, who wants to pay $3,500? Not me. What about you, Asbury?
No. Can't do that.
What about you, Cree?
Oh, no.
All right. Well, see, we tried to change the game. 10, 20, 70. They said, oh, hell no. We can't do that. We have restraints. We said, okay, we have to go. There's other ventures ahead. And today, Cree got her venture. Asbury got upset because he couldn't get his, but it's all right because we still working on it. We're calling the big boys. It ain't over yet. Now, here's what's happening. It's the SSN Nation Forum members takeover tonight. It's happening again. You were here last year. Now again, you missed it. And now again, we have somebody else on. So I'm going to go get some drinks. They're going to be taking over. They can talk about anything you want. In fact, you know you can talk about anything you want, right?
Okay.
All right. This is SSN Nation.
Love it.
They can tell any story they want. There's no restrictions here, just like in the chat room. Make sure you smash that like button and let the YouTube guys know that somebody's in the house. I'm just going to let these guys hang out. It's takeover night.
All right.
They got it. Here we go. Go on and move in. Take the mic.
Go ahead, Asbury.
Go on, Asbury. Do your thing. Don't be shy up in here.
Let's talk about what maybe first day. What did you learn the first day? This is what I thought was really interesting because when we first decided we were going to come here, I thought it was going to be somewhat of a forum situation because I've done investment forums and all of that good stuff. What was really cool is that it was more carte blanche. We had the opportunity to actually sit down and meet with the lawyers that first day. And me, it starts with legal. starts with what's in writing, how can I protect myself, how can I protect deals, and who's actually going to be working with us along the way, and what type of comfort you get from them. Some of the questions we got answered, well, we asked a lot of questions. We were there for a long time.
All day.
But very detailed.
Yes.
Like really detailed.
Yeah.
How we can actually launch a company, how we can rope that company into certain things, what we need to do as far as structures are concerned, possibilities of actually getting loans here through your actual company. Real enlightening.
Details in the contracting piece of things, what to look for within the contracts.
Yeah. The other thing is obviously, when we were sitting there, they would talk about certain levels of the deals, and the ability to talk through that. Like, can we change that piece?
Yeah.
Does it have to be 2020, 50, 20, 30, 50? And so seeing that work out, talking about how we can change the language on whether or not they can change the price later on, who has more leverage. The lawyers were talking about trust fund developers. If they're developing within a trust, we may not be able to have that much negotiation, but they will know ahead of time. So it was really enlightening. Because for me, it's the numbers game, and that's why it's my cousin Krisha. She got a great deal today. Like, I think 4 of us wanted that deal.
I got the last one on the market. When he said it was the last one, I said, Eric, let's go talk. It's mine. Yeah.
So, but they actually had some deals that were actually still there, but they were just changing the price point on those deals. So basically the unit that she got, they were like, oh, we got more like that, but they're actually at 119. It's the same unit. And so that's what we were talking about today. It's like, no, we go as a team. We need to all be able to get that 99 deal. It's a great deal.
And then also it's increasing. It's 119 now, but it's going to increase to 129 next week. So I'm getting it at 99, and next week it'll be at 129.
Total equity buy. And that's what I look for when I come to one of these deals, especially if it's not going to be delivered for a few years. That was pretty good. Amenities are great. Yeah,
fully furnished, lake view, gorgeous amenities. I could not pass that up. It was just it felt right. It felt right. And what I think for me, being a part of this whole SSN Nation and family now, is the hand holding that you get. I was expecting some type of help, but I wasn't expecting this level of hand holding, kind of what Asbury was talking about with the lawyers and the level of detail and the level of hand holding that they're actually doing to make sure that you understand what you're getting, you understand what you're signing, and they walk you through the entire process. So for me, that's what made me even more comfortable. And like I said before, I signed on I pulled Eric aside and out of the room and said, here's what I'm looking at. Here's my numbers. I did the back of the napkin numbers, and I'm like, I'm ready to go. And he walked me through it, and it was just a no-brainer for me. So this is definitely a great opportunity for anybody that's looking to do any type of international investing, and not to mention this place is beautiful.
Gorgeous. I think what's really big is the relationships they already have established. As Eric walks around, he knows so many people. But when you're talking about professionals and you're talking about the lawyers and the warmth that they receive them in, and the conversations and the personalities that they remember, and the joking that goes on in addition to obviously talking professional and talking about business, it was good. It's like really good. It's different than just going to a forum. I've done that with some Wall Street guys, but what they taught me was phenomenal, but it was very high level. It wasn't the level that you receive carte blanche service that we're receiving here today. Or this week. So it's been very good. Looking forward to more for sure.
Yeah. So should we talk about how we were driven around to different sites and shown the different properties and the different stages of where they were and being built? Because then again, we're purchasing pre-construction. So, these properties aren't fully developed yet, but in some places they still need to level, trees and do all of that. So they're driving you around looking at all of these, but also able to show us a lot of the amenities that are already up and running, and that type of thing. So,
yeah. The guys have already been through. Some of the guys have 4 projects or 3 projects or 5 projects. And so they've been through quite a few of the conversations already. So it was good getting a feel for what they were looking for. I know what I'm normally looking for in the States. But here, of course, if we are going in blind, we wouldn't even know to ask them, do they have every permit? Right. Or some of the things that obviously are attached to the project that they're talking about. and it's cool because they like negotiating with the developers, and talking about, well, can you add this, or can, like, really looking for carte blanche development,
trying to change the floor plan.
Yeah, the floor
can I
plan.
add a jacuzzi on the roof?
Yeah, like change the structure. But they're having a conversation with them. Like the architects are talking, like, no, can't do that. This might be possible.
Yeah.
So that's how friendly the back and forth was. It was really good. So yeah, they drove us around. You know, some places. We've had these conversations where they haven't done anything. They haven't, but quite most of the projects we went to, you see the structures. You could see where they were going to be going next. There, you know, some of the places were like, hey, we got all of our permits. So it's really good. It's good. It's a good experience to actually be here because you cannot get this information like through the internet. You can't get it from somebody telling you. You actually really have to sit down with someone and have a conversation with them. The lawyers, what's coming up in your mind, your concerns. And then, of course, sit with the guys because they're asking the same question or they're asking different questions based on their experiences. So, really good.
So after our sale today, for me, so we went back to the place we're staying, and I actually laid in my bed and I texted the lawyer, hey, purchase the property, put a deposit down on the property. You know, what are the next steps? You know, and he wrote me back, I need this, I need that, blah, blah, blah. You know, the name of the realtor. So I sent him the name of the realtor. He goes, oh, yeah, I know him. He's like, I got it. Just send me your passport and your driver's license and I'll take it from here. Yeah. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Very cool.
So,
Very cool.
Yeah, it's nice having the connections through Eric. It definitely makes things much, much easier. And you are getting, you know, perks from being a part of, you know, the SSN Nation. So.
Yeah. There's a different price point to deal with these lawyers for everyone else versus us.
Yeah.
That's important. I actually did some research on that after we were told the first day, and I'm like, yeah, it would be a little bit more pricey to get this type of service from the lawyers. So that's a great thing. Going back to value on purchase, though, the location, we were having a conversation about how this certain location, was going to expand downtown area, blah, blah, blah. And so it was good to get the information from brokers today saying, hey, that Marriott in this particular location is essentially rented out until December or January already, an average night of $300.
Right.
So, you know, if you have your project there, the demand is there already, right? And the price point of how you want to for, you know, your Airbnb, but you can do the math on that. You get 10 days of that a month. That's a pretty good return. And so it was good to get those numbers. Not all of the numbers were great, depending on where you want to buy into. But just having an understanding of what the projected growth is was really good. And so that helps being here as well. Some of the information you can't get.
I'm enjoying learning about the area as well. As we drove around, we were able to actually really get to see how developed, you know, the DR is. This is my first time in Punta Cana or in the Dominican Republic as a whole. And also this is my first time purchasing international real estate. So, you know, like I said, the hand holding for me is great. But also being able to be escorted around and shown, okay, this is over here. This is going to be here. This is where this is this store. This is how close this is to your property. And just giving you that, you know, relativity to what you're purchasing so that you know. And how far is it from the airport? You know, how close is it to the beach? So being able to communicate all of that was very important.
Yeah. I thought.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I thought really having a conversation with the one law firm about potential buys for yourself versus rentals, what areas, was pretty good as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were talking about infrastructure and certain things that they saw that may be challenges, and you wouldn't want to deal with it if you wanted to live there all the time. And a part of that was what? Utilities, water, things like that, versus in other areas, it's much better. So getting that information on the ground was pretty good as well.
Yeah. I guess that would be a more touristy area versus an area where you would want to personally live if you were coming here to actually purchase a property for a residence versus a rental. Yeah. So, yeah, that was good information.
Yeah, there's just so many details. My thing, I said this already, but I really was impressed with the first day sitting down with lawyers and then sitting down with two sets of different lawyers and getting different perspective from them. One was able to give us a lot of information on the real estate and business side, the business structuring side. And then the other firm were really great with real estate law and those connections. And they even have banking connections as well and talking us through that process. Very big piece to it, right? Banking, how you go about setting up, how long it could take you, but being that they have connections, how they can process that much faster.
Much faster.
Yeah, detailed information, exactly what you need, what you shouldn't do, and transferring certain things from the States, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it was really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's a lot of detailed information. It's just, you can't get that stuff without having a connection. It's very hard. Based on doing business in the States and doing real estate deals, all that good stuff, I know how it is when you have an actual connection or relationship with a lawyer or insurance person or whatever it may be, and the ability to get that information in real time versus thinking you're going to search for it, and then it's going to deliver on the back end. Big Mo.
Yo.
Oh,
You already
boy.
know what it is.
No in the building.
What's happening?
Good with you.
What's happening?
Big Mo.
There he is.
Big Mo got some of the best questions in
Here's
this
the lady of the hour right here.
E.
The one and
White.
only.
That's right.
E White gonna get in here.
Biz.
Hold on. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Here you go. Now, I don't know if they like these, but what happened is
like them tonight.
we got Coco Locos. I don't know what they are. They're going to have to tell us if it's any good.
All right. Here we go.
Bam.
We here. We told you.
Toast to SSN, man.
Oh, yeah.
You good?
Yes. Thank you.
Raspberry, you
All
like
good. I like it.
Oh,
I like it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm an equal opportunity guy when it comes to
Man,
alcohol.
you got the mic check right there.
That's right. Hold up.
Superstar of the show.
I know that.
Yeah,
but hold up.
We've been sharing a lot, so
all the superstars that showed up.
for sure.
All right, let's go.
The boys.
We got to have this picture snap, right? All right. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure you put something in chat. We got to hear from you. Let's go. You guys continue your story.
SSN.
That's right. SSN Nation. Oh, just scroll down. Hold on. You taking over. Grab the mouse.
Okay.
Yeah, grab the mouse. Move this stuff. That's right. Somebody chatting in the chat room.
All right.
Look at here. We got Victor Marrero in the house.
Oh,
There you go. Hello. Oh, that's
Ah.
right.
Look at Victor. Where's Victor? Where's Victor?
He said, what reason did they give you
Victor,
for
we was
not
like kind of
accepting
bait
the
today,
70% at the end?
Victor.
The 70% at the end.
Yeah, what reason did they give for
Then
not
they have
accepting
delivery.
the 70%?
They have to have a certain amount of money for delivery because
New
They had to
superstar
deliver.
right
Talking
here.
about
we have
Instead
to have 50%
instead of doing the
down.
50%, the 70% at the end, he said, "What reason did they give us for that?"
Oh, hey, here's the reason. Okay, so here it is. We were here in 2020. 10, 20, 70. You didn't come down. You were here in 2022. 10, 20, 70. You didn't come down. 23, 10, 20. No more. 20, 40, 40 is what everybody wants right now. And they won't go below that until SSN Nation showed up. What the hell?
Milk the deal.
So are they okay with 20, 30, 50 at the end?
Of course, that's the one they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that's been offered. We
Wow,
actually
including
we had some
for
conversations on
graduate.
15 too. So
It's I
15
purchased
up
a studio. It's a studio place, studio apartment. Yes, I will be using it for Airbnb and a vacation home for the family and I.
immediate equity, baby.
Yes.
Immediate equity. Those my type of deals right there.
It's just the first
Congratulations.
property. Just the first property.
Breeze in the house.
Mirrored Island Global, baby.
Right.
Worldwide, y'all worldwide.
Mirror
now.
Island Global
Worldwide.
representing from Florida.
That's it. Yeah, you
Yep.
click on
Came
click
in,
on
did the
chat.
one hitter quitter.
You click on it, and it'll click off the screen.
Oh, okay.
And then you go to the next one, or click
Yeah,
the
there's
next
no-
one, and it'll take that one off. Let's go
Alright.
down the list. Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
All right.
Takeover.
All right.
It's Cree takeover, Asbury takeover,
Takeover.
E White takeover,
know
Mo Better takeover.
All
Wait,
right.
no, Georges.
What else we want to talk
Georges
about?
Charles.
No more questions.
Nope,
That was
no more
it?
questions. Victor had all the questions
What Victor asked me?
Victor, I'm
about the
sorry.
70%.
About the 70% delivery.
And then 20, 30, 50.
We were out at
Oh, okay.
there at Cana Rock. You have new competition coming in. Oasis Bay. Woo! It's hot.
So like I said,
Talk to me, what?
that's right. So right now we're in the process of opening another bank account with a different bank. What's that? What's that next to
BHR?
BHR?
Banco de Haro.
Is that Blanco?
Yep.
Banco de Haro.
Banco de Haro. So also we went to the Vista Cana Beach Club.
Yep.
We had lunch at the Beach Club.
Yep.
That's right.
That was nice.
Yep.
You spoke to a banker who
Yep.
can get you a loan.
Yep.
After construction.
Yep.
is completed to finish off the purchase of your property. So.
And that was a 65, right?
Oh, I was kind of talking to them so they could go ahead and transfer that.
Yeah,
Stars of the night. I'm standing in the back. I'm not,
And we've seen some
the stars of the night.
some additional properties that may be coming available in the future. So it's a few things we got firsthand knowledge on.
There's about 2 or 3 hot projects that we got a chance to see that we can't talk about yet.
Yes.
You had to be here.
You had to be here, but you guys will find out later on.
For sure.
That's part of being the SSN family. Sometimes you get that first phone call.
That's
Very
it.
important.
Yeah,
First
man.
phase.
That's
You get those good deals that you got to jump on right away.
And what
Indeed.
Indeed. And what I mentioned earlier about the guys having more questions because they got more deals, these guys are already doing it. They've been doing it obviously before we got down here. So Big Mo was one of the ones who was talking about permits, right? It's something that you just wouldn't know to be asking if they have certain things in place. So you can go ahead and build out, and then how it affects you as far as long term, how much time you have.
Yeah, you can't start building until you get the permits. So if they tell you they ain't got permits and they ain't building, that's basically what they're telling you indirectly. So look out for that.
And see, my assumption from my background is, they have to have that before they start. But obviously, it's a different country, and so these are things that you don't think to ask until you're in the position. So now it's it becomes a norm. But it's the connection that allowed us to kind of learn that in the day for sure.
Exactly.
Have you guys discussed property management packages with companies? My wife and I plan to do that next time. We plan to be there 18th of June to check our Galaxy project at Cana Rock.
Some of these already have assigned property management. So some of them come with companies that are going to actually be doing the property management. Now, I'm still, the names are still all kind of in my phone right now, but some of the ones that we talked to, they said we have to go with certain companies, blah, blah, blah. It was going to be a certain package that's provided. We actually looked at those numbers as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if the boys remember the details from it, but
it was like 30% of the 25 or 30% of the.
They vary.
Varies.
They vary from 20. I think the highest is 30%.
Yeah.
So just
and that was with one
budget
group.
Between those two.
Yeah.
For as long as I've been doing it, that's always been negotiating the contract between 20
and 30%.
Extreme is 35. So you have to count that into part of your ROI
Right.
as far as
Expenses.
Yes.
But the good part about that is they will do everything for you. They'll set the pricing. They'll help with the tenants. So they do all of that for you. It's not, just takes that headache away from you, so you don't have to worry about that. And they will
Did
also
you tell
promote.
them about your purchase?
I did.
Let me tell y'all something. This young lady came into the office,
came in there,
saw the presentation, saw a unit for $99,000. White lines, white,
everything,
fully furnished.
Fully furnished.
He said all I had to bring was my
All the
suitcase.
white line package for their appliances,
napkins,
fully furnished,
included
$99,000, and the monthly is
pictures on the wall.
$800 a month.
Can't beat that.
That's a mic drop.
I blinked and she was in there signing the contract.
Yeah,
that's how fast it was.
I mentioned it. I think 4 people probably would have taken that deal today. Yeah, I think you're looking at the 4.
She was in the wolves den and didn't even know it.
Yeah.
If she didn't make that move, somebody else was making that move. Whether it be Asbury, whether it be.
But see, this is Cuzzo. I know it's her first investment.
Exactly.
And she said to me, she was like, I think I want this one. So I literally was like, yeah, for sure. I was like, I'm pulling the trigger on that one.
I was
like,
trying to use out to the restroom, so I go ahead and
slide over to the text. I'm about to send a kite.
I mean, not only is it 99 and fully furnished, but immediately next month you get 29,000 in equity. It goes to 129. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. It was like.
And then he pulled me aside and told me that it also comes. One of the amenities also comes with concierge service. Where when I'm flying in, they'll come pick me up from the airport and my guests, my tenants.
And I heard him say
for
that.
For 99.
And
Yo.
if I'm flying in, I can call ahead and give them my grocery list, and they'll go shopping
that's
for
a
me.
wrap.
Oh,
That's a wrap.
That's crazy.
that was the last unit
At 99.
at 99.
99.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
So,
last
yes.
one.
Yeah.
so, anyways, that was a great day.
Yeah,
Like
that-
I look
that
for
was
those type
worth
of
talking
buys.
about
So,
3 times.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
Definitely worth
the
it.
delivery day is 2028. So
Yeah.
it also gives us
Plenty of time.
4 years of making payments
Comfortably.
comfortably.
Yeah, comfortably. I mean, you could probably knock that out and
Probably.
it'd be cash. You know what I mean? You'd be
Double, triple up whenever she wants.
right.
He said
Very little better.
99,000. Those don't exist anymore, especially downtown or east of the main highway from the airport towards the
Right.
ocean. It
She
did
sat in
today,
the
Victor.
presentation.
You actually had to be
She
in
found
this
the
meeting.
unicorn.
You have to be in this meeting. Yeah. I mean, the next one's 119. That's
Yeah.
it's not a terrible
Yeah.
price.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah. For that, for what you're getting for,
Yeah,
for sure.
when he said he had it up on the screen and he said that was the last one, I was like, oh, no. Wait a minute. Wait
Thanks,
a
man.
minute.
Yeah,
It got tents in the room, ladies and gentlemen. It got tents in the room. People started
Now I know when they get
texting.
quiet, they're thinking about buying what I'm thinking about buying. Now I know how they work.
Oh, I'm not waiting anymore. That was one. That's one time. Because I said, I think I want this one. All right, we good. But from now on, we bidding. No,
That's where you just shot the flare in the sky. That's it.
Right?
That's it. All love, baby. You had that one. No, it was good.
So we also met with Glennie and
Oh, Glennie, yeah.
Glennie at
Yeah, you know what? Shout out to Glennie.
yeah.
Shout out to Glennie. Glennie, if you watch this, shout out to you. You was amazing. Your
Yeah.
presentation.
Yeah, for sure.
You answered a lot of the questions that they had,
For sure.
especially about LLCs, SRLs.
Absolutely.
And, you
Just
know,
feel like a warrior talking to her, man. She's like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
she educated on
Residency,
residency,
all that.
how the versus of putting the property in your name and
Glennie's
here
a superstar.
in DR versus having it in the SRL.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
when
Also, shout out to Gennaro. He also explained a lot.
yo,
as well.
absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
That's a great team.
Yeah.
most of that stuff will probably most likely be on our chat. So make sure you subscribe to the SSN Nation WhatsApp. Erica posted it there in a little while. So we posted a lot of pictures on there.
And
So join
smash
the
that
WhatsApp.
like button.
And snap that like button. Snap, punch, smash, whatever it is you have to do.
It helps out the channel for the YouTube algorithm.
For sure, man.
There we go.
I'm telling you, if you've done deals before and you've basically done the deals in the U.S., it's really beneficial to join the team and come over here and talk deals with their team and their connections. I'm telling you, you can't get it from online. You just got to be here to understand. Some of the things we saw today, it's not coming out for another 90 days, having access to a purchase already.
Yep.
And so you're just not going to get it.
Yet.
Right. I don't remember anything. Anyways.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we also had the opportunity to meet Johan and his team.
Shout out to Johan.
And Harold.
Harold.
And Harold.
She be calling Harold
Shout out to
tomorrow.
I already talked to Harold tonight.
Johan,
Yeah, talk to Harold.
Oh,
Glennie,
Harold has my passport,
Gennaro.
ID,
Shout out to all of them.
and Nestor's number. He already know. He said I got it from here.
And of course, Nestor.
Yep,
Yeah.
Nestor.
That's what's up, man.
Your Karis? How you say your name? Yakiris.
Yakiris.
Yakiris. Shout out to Yakiris. I see you, Yakiris. I know you watching.
Oh, this is what I wanted to point out too. Very first meeting we had with the lawyers, and they were talking about when it starts. What is it, Confluent? When it would start?
The confidant?
Comptour.
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 Comptour. Like
Yes.
everyone didn't actually know. The guys here have already been doing their thing here, but getting an understanding of when it actually starts was something that came up in that meeting.
Yeah.
So even though they've already been here, they have these connections. I thought that was great. It was like, because we were asking questions,
That's
trying
right.
to get more detail on it, certain things, and man, boom, that was who told us about that? Which lawyer was that? Was that
I was Glennie.
Glennie?
Glennie,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Anyways, it was great information.
Yeah.
Broke it down.
Yeah.
So even for people who have been investing already, got
Yeah.
several projects,
Being in this environment
Yep.
just brings that out.
learn something new.
Everybody's learning and
Yes.
growing.
It's beautiful, man. It's good.
Beautiful thing.
Love it, love it, love it. If you guys aren't part of this SSN family, you got to get on board. You got to get
I
on
really
board.
think you should. I really think you should make it happen. Should jump on it.
Come on, team. Victor Marrero, Canna Bay is beautiful. Man, we went over there. We went by the water, the beach club, with the Cana Bay Beach Club. Took pictures,
I'll be posting pictures
walked on the sand.
On.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, those
got
beach
yourself a
clubs
nice
were
project
beautiful.
over there. Yes, sir.
I got to give a shout out real quick to hometown Merritt Island Roddy Smith, man. He's the one that actually put us on.
Oh yeah.
SSN Nation. Me and Roddy have been talking about investments for a minute. I've been, I did my first flip in 2007, blah, blah, blah. And when I finally connected with the brother, because we graduated from the same high school, he was like, oh, I'm over, invested in Punta Cana. I'm like, man, I spent 4 weeks in Santo Domingo last year in a weekend. So he started telling me about Sosua, the opportunities in Punta Cana, really opened up our minds with joining this particular team. So I've always been like, everywhere I go, I want to have an investment property. Yeah. I want to have one in PDC, blah, 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 all these places. And Roddy was the same way. He's like, that's how I'm thinking about it too. So
yeah, and it's funny because we're cousins, but we hadn't actually connected because he's been traveling, gallivanting all over the world. And it was I had a big birthday last year. So I had a party. Again, I'm from Florida, but I live in Virginia. And I had a big party on the beach down there. And Asbury came and Roddy came. And we just ended up reconnecting. And from that, we're here.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Same little small hometown, but vision is the same, man. Yeah. Want properties all over this world. So having the ability to travel the world really expanded my mind. But I tell you this, it's a great opportunity, especially because you got a team here. So even if I were to go to Germany tomorrow, I don't have a team like this in Germany. I understand the deals there, but it's still different. It's carte blanche, so it's real cool. Really good.
Hi, Victor. Victor says, really happy for you. Is this your first investment property? I've owned homes in America, basically, and I've moved and left those properties in the hands of property management companies. So I'm familiar with that concept and process, but this is my first international investment property.
And got a phenomenal buy.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
He said, can't wait for you guys to give us the tour.
And those people come get you from the airport.
Yes.
I did not hear that part.
I didn't hear that.
I'm mad about that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Like,
I love that.
Victor, waiting on your project. Yeah. I want to hang out at the Hard Rock for a little while, Victor.
Right?
It's almost time for Victor retirement. So you might as well bring your party down here to Punta Cana. Give me a reason to come back, Victor.
Baby. Make it happen.
There we go. Everybody gets a place, and we all share locations.
I was gonna say, if you want to be in, you want some amenities for one place. You got connection. You just go, hey man, I would like to stay at your place. Is it booked? Go over there and get the amenities for that thing.
Yeah,
for sure.
We family. We share and share alike.
For sure.
Information, properties, whatever.
Sharing information, you got to pay that forward. That's a must for sure.
George's Charles, you watching? So we went to go see his property too. You talking about a kid smile like this big because he's getting close to having his completed. But I think he spent the whole day at his beach. He need to be here to tell you about it. He said, if anything else, I'm gonna stay here and hang out at my beach over there in Primavera 4. Yeah. So his is coming along pretty good. So it does have a nice beach, but I'm not gonna tell George that because he won't stop talking about it. But congratulations, George, and congratulations on your new purchase. I appreciate you for us being a part of that.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate your help, support, and the whispering in my ear.
Shout out to George. You just got married.
Woo!
Shout out to George.
Congratulations.
Give a round of applause.
Congratulations, bro. He didn't get this. He laughing like that. I know he didn't just get married.
Oh, congratulations, George.
My man.
Oh man.
Sharing the wealth, huh? You gonna share that wealth?
Look, cheers to George.
Hope you're watching, George. Tell the missus I said hello.
Sharing the wealth, huh?
Also, shout out to LJ, Jeff, Keith, and Greg for coming down. I also gave them they left Sunday, but they got a small chance to see some of the properties, some of my friends that I hold dear to my heart. They came out for my birthday, so I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, they show love, definitely.
Yes, and also the festival. You guys missing some good entertainment.
I can't wait for the music festival.
That,
yes. Cannot wait.
Got to bring that up.
Yes.
So if anybody in your friends are here in the Dominican area, Punta Cana, you're still holding again this weekend. So
Friday night, Saturday night.
Right. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.
Yeah.
It's at the Batu restaurant. Did I say that right?
Batu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Batu.
Yeah. That's gonna be two good nights.
Right.
We're gonna enjoy
That
that.
whole area
More
is
celebration.
That
for
whole
sure.
area is
Definitely gonna need the Uber.
Yeah.
We definitely gonna need the Uber.
Oh, for sure.
Information that
Oh,
we
for sure.
preview to
Yeah.
that we can't talk about, but that area is amazing.
It's
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
and it has some amazing investment, but not the price point that we like.
You had to be there.
Yeah.
But the good thing is we kind of touched on this earlier. We got that information about that area, right? About Marriott being priced out so much.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's Marriott.
Yeah.
That's Marriott.
Yeah. Okay.
It was just
We can
giving them
talk
understanding
Marriott.
about
Marriott.
how the opportunity is so fantastic because
Yeah.
that hotel is booked till the end of the year.
Anywhere where Marriott is interested in being at,
Makes
you know
sense.
you need to be there.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it like that.
Because they got the data, baby.
Right.
You know they got the data.
Victor said, thanks, Mo. Yes, Cana Bay Beach Club is beautiful. The food and service are excellent. We do have to pay a club fee at closing.
Okay.
A club fee. What,
How much is the club fee?
Yeah, the share was Victor.
Share that information, Victor. How much is the club fee?
Residential Blue says, I have an investment property in Vista Cana. It's a villa, and I closed last year. Happy for you guys.
All right.
The villa, huh?
Yeah, villa.
Got a villa.
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir.
Stepping the game up.
Yes.
So I'm just
Villa.
curious, was that White Line or did you have
Furniture package.
for any?
Any
We already know the
discounts?
amenities of Vista Cana, but I'm sure your unit's probably your project price sold out. But we're just curious.
And what
What was your
project
deal? Well, yeah, what project in Vista Cana were you in?
Yeah, we would like to know. So we can shout you out.
All right. Victor said, most definitely I retired July 12th. I'll be happy to bring you to my place. We do have to share information for rentals. That's what I do with my neighbors on our Orlando property. Excellent idea.
Oh, definitely. Yes, Victor.
Oh, all right.
Excellent.
Joe said, awesome and congrats to both of you. Welcome to the investment club. Thank you. Thank you. Joe said, keep it 100. Love. She said, no, she had to furnish it herself. Or he. I'm not sure if that's he or she.
What was the price point to do that?
Yeah, how much
How much it
was
cost
it to
you?
furnish it yourself?
Right.
How
Where
long
did
ago
you
was
get
it?
it? How did you? Was there a particular company that you used?
Yeah,
Or
that's what I want to know about
Right.
the companies.
did you have it shipped from the States? That's another. That's another way you can have. Yeah, you can export some of your products from somewhere else. They got shipping containers and things like that.
And when did you buy? How long ago was it?
So we
She
have enough
closed
people.
last year, she said.
Okay.
Oh, last
Or
year?
he,
Okay.
he or she. They.
Yeah, we have enough people. We can pull our resources, a big container,
Mhm.
and you can ship it here. It might take a little long, but it might be
did she
a
say where?
significant cost savings.
Did she say where?
Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet.
Oh, it's the Al Saval. He was also here. We went by the wave to see the process of his property, but I don't know what Saval is at now.
Is that Lex?
He's at Rio.
He's at. He
That's,
went to a swim pool party, so he's
Yeah.
like they probably shooting foam around somewhere. Some
Yeah, the
party.
room at Punta Cana Hotel. Yeah, it's a pool party. Yep, exactly. They
Shout
probably
out to
shooting
him. It
foam
was
around.
good seeing him, meeting him. Matter of fact, him and Mo, most you guys are neighbors.
Yeah, we was like in the one building. We was right next to each other. So I was in the pool gardens and he was in the secret gardens, and we was literally right next door to each other. So
And they also neighbors
easy to
in
communicate.
New York.
That's right.
That's right. We both from New York, both from the
Nice.
same state, same city in Brooklyn, same borough.
Crazy.
So, yeah.
And we
Crazy.
both listening. They both listen to Eric, and then we never met. This was our
Right.
first time meeting him, right?
Yeah.
This was our
That's
first
right.
time.
Yeah.
This is our first time meeting Simone.
Victor said the
Very
club fee,
knowledgeable brother.
the club fee is a one-time payment. Our Margaritaville clubhouse was the same way. I believe it's $500 at Cana Bay. We paid $1,000 at Margaritaville.
So is it worth it, Victor?
Club fee.
Because it's a very nice place. So, Cause I wanted to spend some time there. Man.
Listen, you getting ready to retire in July.
Yeah.
The unit is about to be ready soon.
He on it. He on
Everything's
it.
just falling in place for you, brother. God bless you.
Yeah. Just all Victor needs a travel bag, suntan lotion, and
some off.
Yeah.
Some off. He had a mosquitoes here. No joke.
Drink and a fruit in it.
Yeah, that person still hasn't responded about the furniture yet. So.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
How
long is our live kicking?
Hey, the weather is nice. It's beautiful out here. We on the beach.
Beautiful night.
More.
Beautiful night.
What more can you ask for?
This is lovely.
Area.
I'm looking forward to coming back, checking on the property. Well,
we got a shark, ladies and gentlemen. We got a shark.
Yeah. And looking at that
down there, shark fin is up.
Looking for that next one.
She takes the blood.
Gonna let the rookie come in and take all your properties.
I gotta get home, move
year.
some things around, and figure some stuff out, and I'll be back.
That's right. Force to be reckoned with.
Yes.
So far the weather has been great. It's been, it's Punta Cana weather. It's getting a little warm during the daytime, but
listen, they're working with a designer.
When you guys come down here, make sure you bring light clothing.
Very light clothing.
Light as you can get.
Light as you can get. Light as you can get. Without getting arrested.
Almost naked. I was gonna say almost naked light.
Residential Blue said Dynamos is the project. Y'all heard of that? Dynamos. And he says it's a he. Oh, thank you. Sorry. I closed last October. I'm slowly furnishing it. I'm working with a designer and purchasing the big items from the DR.
Okay.
Victor said totally worth it. My wife and I already made that money back on rentals many times over.
All right.
You got that?
Nice.
You got the
Nice.
No,
what was that project? I don't see where that was.
Dynamos. Yeah, that's in Did you say that was Vista Cana?
Yeah, you got connected to his bank.
Cana Bay or Cana Rock.
Whenever you get off his honeymoon, you probably
was that last question for us?
Totally worth it. In my situation, I'm bringing everything over from the States for my villa and one investment property, tax-free, as I have applied for temp residency.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Okay.
Good deal.
Nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
So, yeah, residency. Oh, we also did find out with Glennie State, anything over 200,000.
You qualify for residency.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly. That was one of the triggers.
Or if you marry someone.
Yeah, it's a lot of different triggers. If you marry someone, George.
But I believe he said that the other triggers is already in the group, right?
I'm not even trying to.
In the WhatsApp. I think he said it was
Yeah.
listed in.
Yeah, he's got a list in the WhatsApp. Yeah. He said he spelled the name wrong. It's Dynamis, Dinamis.
Dynamis.
What area is that? Dynamis? Oh, it's
Vista
Vista
Cana.
Cana. Oh, okay. Yeah. Congratulations.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Woo! Yes.
Oh yeah.
Nice. He said yes, it's in Vista Cana. It's in the back near Sabana and close to the new beach.
Right. So I'm back there too. So
plus we got Eric working hard in the background.
Yeah.
Trying to give us
so this
a
is
better
on the other
deal.
side, what you were explaining to me? On the other side of the beach. Okay.
Hard-working man over there. He always working
Indeed.
behind the scenes.
Indeed.
So we also was looking at the 7 Palms.
Yep.
You guys talk about those?
Nope.
We didn't talk about the 7 Palms. We didn't talk about the Oasis either.
So
Yeah,
so I think 7 Palms, their villas are almost gone. I believe it. So they only got out of
3, right?
3 or 4.
3 out of how
3 or
many
4?
was it, like 15 or 20 villas?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah.
14, 14,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
There's like 3 or 4 left.
So what we
Yeah.
found out with their project that since Seven Palms is in the front of the beach, the condos. Since the villas are behind the condos, so they have their own private pool that's right in the middle of between the
Infinity pool.
Yeah, infinity pool right between the condos that overlook the beach.
Yeah.
And so in their beach club, they get they have their own private cook, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
chef for the this is for the villas.
That's for the villas.
People own the villas.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you bring your items out there, and then they're prepared for you right there while you overlooking the man-made beach.
Yep.
It's included into your
HOAs.
Yep.
HOAs fee. So that's a permanent
Yep.
part of your investment there. So I'm not sure if it carries over if you rent your villa out or not. That'd be amazing. Like you have a chef.
It should.
I don't see why it wouldn't. Most of the other amenities do.
Yeah.
And the one thing about the villas is they have access to all the amenities, plus that the apartments don't have access to go to the villas and get that cooking. So if you get something in the villas, you got access to all the amenities that the condos have and the apartments have. So.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good for sure.
Yeah, I have to say the amenities here have been very eye-opening for me, and the different things that they're bringing to the table as far as amenities.
Yeah.
A lot of things are still to come, but the things that are available, or what they're planning to bring or plan to have, provide access to, are amazing. I mean, who wouldn't want to come here and just be waited on hand and foot and be able to do this and do that and not really have to leave your space to do a whole lot as well? Shopping, clubbing, restaurants, I mean, everything, water, everything is just right around you. You don't have to go far for it. But even if you wanted to, everything's close by, the beach, malls, and, all these things that they're building are just, it's very close proximity.
Yeah. All-encompassing communities is kind of cool with the amenities.
Just to let you guys know, everything is going up fast.
Yeah.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yeah.
Just to let y'all know.
And you could just tell the streets are already kind of narrow, but it's just like it's just traffic in that downtown area is just crazy right now. It's the population is growing so fast here. It's just I don't think they're able to keep up with it. But that's why we have to stay ahead of the curve. So by the time the population catch up, all the investments catch up, you want to be in the early stage. Make sure you put yourself in the right advantage to earn the right amount of money that you put into your investment. So
nobody better tell you how to jump in the early stages than the E-Wife.
Man.
Hey, I didn't. It's not on my own record. Yeah, watch all the videos. Go back and watch the videos, and especially like I say, if you want to understand certain things like Comfortor or things like that, Harold and Johan and OCC lawyers. They had search the channel. They had a maybe like 30 minutes segment about how the Comfortor works and things of that nature. So,
and what to look out for, what the pitfalls are. Harold is amazing, by the way.
Yes.
Amazing dude. Young guy doing his thing. Shout out to Harold.
Yeah. He also purchased Invista Cana.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how amazing.
Not only does he represent you with these products, he also put his money where his mouth is.
Yeah. You understand? He sees thousands of clients is investing, and he does the contracts. He knows the builders management, so he knows what the value of these projects are.
What they really go for.
So if that's not a good indication, I don't know what is.
Yeah, and I mentioned earlier about having a conversation with a certain team that would tell us, hey, this is great if you want to actually live there versus invest there, things like that. Harold was the one who was kind of breaking that down along with the other his other team member, Johan. So it was good to get that information from them. And to their point, I mean, they were basically talking about what they really believed in, and they were investing in it themselves because they understand what's going to be the return. So it was good. It was good meetings for sure.
Yeah, when I told Harold about my deal, he was like, "What?"
Yeah. That's a deal. Everybody know that was a deal.
He's like, "Wow." Yeah.
Really good.
Victor said, so if you're downtown, you're walking distance to Cocobongo. If you haven't been to it, I recommend you go and check out the shows. But be ready to party like there's no tomorrow. Yep. Yes, we did that Saturday night. First night here. Let's go.
Yep.
Residential Blue said, I have also invested in Aria. That's downtown. I have a studio there. I got for $73,000. Johan is my lawyer as well.
Yes.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So I'm curious, man, what are the prices now? Like, that was yesterday's price.
Right.
But it's not today's price.
Yeah. 73 is a great bar, man.
That's
right?
A bargain.
That's better than me.
Downtown?
Jealous.
That's a great bar. Great bar. That's going to be a heck of a return on that.
Was that furnished or did you have to furnish that?
You created a monster.
Teach a man to fish.
That's it.
Created a monster over here.
Teach him to fish. Never go hungry.
Right?
I'd be interested if it was or not, but I mean, you got 15 of that, it's still 85.
Right. So. It's still better than my
88.
deal.
88.
Yeah.
So.
He said that was 2 years ago.
There's only a few developers that include the furniture.
And where is Aria?
Aria
downtown. Okay.
Very nice.
All right.
So all the business savvy people, if you think about opening a business,
studio fully furnished.
Oh wow,
nice.
Great.
That was a great deal.
Oh yeah,
great kid.
This is the perfect opportunity to come down with your business ideas. It's a incredible amount of opportunity here where you start your own business. Matter of fact, shout out to Unique at Wings and Things. She's also she's from what, Georgia? Atlanta? Yeah, Georgia and
Oh really?
Yeah,
okay.
She opened it right here in across from La Bruja. She got wings.
Okay.
Wings, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we gotta try that before we go.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I want to try.
Yeah, definitely gotta try that.
Yeah, we definitely gotta try that.
What was that slogan? American style, bring to the Caribbean. What was the slogan? Something like that. Yeah, it's on our banner on there. Because they performed at her business, the saxophone.
Yeah.
Friday.
Oh, that's where you guys were in the video.
Right there,
Okay. All right.
So that's also on the website. Easy on WhatsApp. So you see some of the videos and everything that we had there.
That was nice. And he was playing that saxophone.
Oh yeah. She tipped him.
Yeah, he was playing that saxophone. Look, we were jealous we weren't there.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's Rainford?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get it in Friday.
Shout out to Rayford.
Yep.
And shout out to Angelica too.
E. White. And this is just May. After June, Punta Cana gets packed. Next time you visit Punta Cana, take a catamaran boat tour to Isla Soana. Oh, I heard about that. The beauty of the beach there will take your breath away. That's where my coworker was. I just had one of my employees was here at the same time as me. We weren't able to connect, but she did that. She took up the catamaran boat tour out to this private island. And she said it was beautiful.
All right.
Yeah, and the pictures, the water is just gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
Take note of that. Thank you.
Yeah.
We still got to knock out a couple of excursions before we get out of here.
Yeah.
For sure.
Gotta explore the area, have a little fun, see what I'll be coming back to.
Yes, indeed. Indeed.
Can't wait.
I'm also learning how to drive in Punta Cana.
Oh, he full Dominican, y'all.
I'm full Dominican now.
EY is Dominicano.
I haven't got the hump down yet, but I'm working on it.
He's Dominicano.
A little aggressive over here.
All I noticed he was Dominicano is we was driving for about 5 minutes and he had the phone to his side. He wasn't even looking at the GPS. That's how I know he's Dominicano.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, but just like anywhere else, rush hour traffic is rush hour traffic. So, but just like anywhere else, but they make it work.
That's it. And overall, Dominicans are happy people.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know,
very nice, very warm, very receiving,
very welcoming,
yeah,
and even and
most
even
don't
with the
live under
language
best
barrier.
conditions as we live in the United States, and not privy to some of the privileges that we have, but they just always happy, always
got
smiling,
some good energy, man.
Yes.
And always friendly and kind, and always willing to help somebody, especially if they need directions or whatever the case may have.
Yeah.
Good energy, for sure.
I felt very safe. Like we're staying in a place right here on the beach, and you know, sometimes like even walking out here tonight, I came by myself because he was on a phone call, and I felt very comfortable just walking by myself in the dark coming out here. There's security, there's that here, but still I just felt very comfortable. And even leaving here after having a few drinks and, you know, making my way back, still feel very comfortable here and safe. So yeah, not a problem at all. That's funny because you haven't been to the capital, Santo Domingo. That's where you graduate.
Oh,
who wrote that?
Victor.
For sure.
Yeah, I heard about
that.
Baby steps, Victor. Baby steps.
Yeah, Residential Blue said Punta Cana is not as crazy as driving in Santo Domingo.
Santo Domingo's a different animal. That's a fact.
True story.
You don't dare try to cross that street the way they were trying to cross that street.
Oh, yeah.
And waving at you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oh, man.
That's a fact.
I wish you guys could see the beautiful water back there.
Oh, yeah.
It feels good out here tonight, though.
It
feels good out here.
On the beach.
It's better out here than it has the last couple of days. Actually, it feels like it's a lot cooler than
it does feel cooler.
Yeah. He probably try to get some support on the west side.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What else we got?
Anybody have any questions out there? Any more questions?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost time to wrap this up. Got any more questions?
I got to tell y'all, speaking before we go, speaking of questions, right? So we're sitting through these presentations, and the people can't even get through their presentations because Mo has taken over the whole conversation.
Throw that on me.
Like
that poor Venezuelan girl that was trying to do that
man,
presentation.
she couldn't even talk. She kept looking. She was like,
she wound up just talking to Asbury.
She started telling him.
Was George.
She started telling him to only speak to her in Spanish. She's like, "Talk to me in Spanish." Oh my God!
Oh, Asa Bar. As soon as Asa Bar started talking in Spanish, she went full blown Spanish.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
I was just grabbing the candy. The candy was really good.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
Like Mo just.
But to his point, you can tell she.
Then E. White looked at me. He's like, "Yeah, I think her presentation over."
I looked at your curious. I said, "That poor girl." She said, "Yeah, I know."
She just stopped.
She stopped because you know they was telling us the advantage of this and you this view here and view there. It was like we looked at our watch. Let's get to the point.
Yeah.
We want to see the numbers.
Everybody's all about some numbers. Numbers and amenities.
At the screen for the first 5 minutes, she turned around. Everybody was talking to each other. That was it. The presentation was over.
Yeah. That was funny.
Yeah, we was all doing numbers, this and this.
Yeah.
All right, scroll back up. Oh, yeah, right there.
Shout out to her, though. Shout out to her. If you're watching this, shout out to you, man.
For sure. And the architect who came in, who was talking to you, because he was like,
he tried to hold it down a little bit.
Like he was trying to put a jacuzzi on the roof.
Can we get a jacuzzi on the roof?
Yeah, Mo's trying to put it.
You can't do that, sir.
I'm like, Mo, wide open.
I'm not trying to get in trouble if somebody dies.
Mo don't care about structure.
Mo wanted the penthouse. He was trying to do a swim up from his bedroom all the way extended through his living room out to the patio.
Man said, we got structure we got to worry about, man.
Residential Blue. We are at Solus. What is it? Solus Bar and Grill?
Yeah, Solus.
Solus Bar and Grill on the second level. That's where you're hearing the music.
Yeah.
Right here on the beach. And Victor says, I will teach you some Spanish starting with the bad words. LOL.
All I know is Vatos Locos, man.
I need those words for driving, Victor, when I start going to Santo Domingo.
He also said, agree 100%. We have walked around Punta Cana and never had any safety concerns.
Yeah.
Trust me, the locals there won't let investors like us have any issues.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Only makes sense.
Hey, we hit La Brew up like 99 times.
Oh my god.
They might have ran out of food.
No, he posted the video about the rib. I was like, Asbury.
Yeah.
We gotta go get some
First
of his
day.
rib.
So how was it? How was
It
it?
was good.
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah, it fell off the bone. It was good.
I took a picture and I was like, we weren't even talking. It was just like
So
You know the food is good when we stop talking.
When we
Yeah,
stopped
yeah,
talking,
right,
it was
right.
like,
It was no talking going on.
yeah, we went to La Brew. Like I said before, my friends came down with me. So they went to La Brew. They said, let's see what these guys talking about. So they left before I did. I had a couple errands to run. And then we was trying to meet Eric down at the festival. At the Batu restaurant. So Mo and George called me like, yo, y'all said y'all was gonna be here like an hour ago. And I said, I'm gonna go get them. I'll be right there. So I walk in La Brew, they sitting there, bones all over the table, sucking the meat off, talk about second round. I said, yo, man, we stay waiting on us. You need to go. So, you know, they said, man, we got to support Eric. We're supposed to be there at 7 o'clock. 9 o'clock, here we are, dragging in. Food bellies and all.
he said bones all over the table. Residential Booth said, y'all are hilarious.
That's what he did in the video, right?
Yeah.
Held the bone up, and was pushing down on the meat.
Yep.
That meat just came right off the bone, too.
Yep. That was so good.
Yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, we're definitely going there.
Yeah, we got to go back there again.
It's a lot of good food around here, man. Got to give them props. A lot of good food.
Curtis Davis said good times in DR.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Loving it here.
Prepare to eat and drink quite a bit, man.
Yes.
It's sweat during the day. If you out walking,
Hey,
you're going to lose some pounds there.
hey, I know they done heard me say it a couple times. You know, I was in Europe for 5 years before I came back to Florida 2 years ago. I don't think my blood's thinned out yet. So everywhere I go, I'm sweating. But it's worth it, man. It's a beautiful area. Tonight actually feels great. Feels great. Like, don't even feel
breeze coming in off the beach.
Yeah.
Off the water or the shore.
Yeah, someone left their hat at the office, man. He was making us go turn the bus around to go get his hat. It was so hot.
And when he came back to his hat, one of the realtors.
Hey, man, I got the protection up there, bro. Yeah.
Taking pictures with it.
Yeah.
Posting on Instagram.
She was like, oh, I know what you came back for.
She's going to sell him back his own hat.
Hey, she can keep that for a 10 down. 10% down, you keep the hat.
Nadine said, I cannot wait. Curtis says, feel like 65. Oh, the temperature? Are you talking about the temperature, Curtis?
Not 65, man.
No, it's definitely not feeling like 65.
Not at all.
It says, you guys know you can do a one-day pass at any of the all-inclusive resorts. You'll love that.
They think they talked about that, right? Yeah, I think they talked about that.
Saval said, he was telling me about it. He said it was an all-white.
All-white affair.
Yeah, all-white pool party.
Okay.
So I said, I might come through.
Tonight?
Tomorrow. Tonight, yeah, he checked in at 3 o'clock, so he's going tonight. I think he said he's gonna check out Saturday. Okay. He says it's a day party also there.
Okay.
Hey.
So he was gonna check and see what the day pass were, how much the price was.
Temp. Yeah, he's asking about the temp here. Let me see what the temperature is.
No, earlier today it was 30. Wasn't it 37 on Celsius? When he pointed out, remember he was saying, "Is it that hot?" I think it was.
And then Nadine said, where did you buy in Punta Cana? Who's that question for? Because
they've got a few projects.
Yeah.
But to answer that one question, it was 37 Celsius earlier today.
So it's for me, I purchased in Macau. I purchased in Larimar and 2 in Vista Cana.
Trying to see what the temperature is here now.
I think George's, I can't remember. George's has so many. I'm glad he's not here because we still be talking about Primavera. So it was definitely a lot of activity. good meeting people.
For sure.
82. It says 82 right now.
82.
Right now.
It says feels like 90 though is what it says.
Yeah.
But don't feel like 90.
No, if you do 37 transactions, it is pretty hot today. It's smoking.
Nadine's me. I bought in I didn't my area is not in Punta Cana, right? It's in Coral Lake. That's right. Cabeza del Toro is where I bought. Cabeza del Toro. Yeah. Coral Lake within Cabeza del Toro. As you know, there are no all-inclusive resorts here in the U.S., so if you get a chance there, go for it.
Yeah, my first stay in Punta Cana actually last year was I stayed 4 weeks in the Airbnb at Santo Domingo, but I stayed almost a week in all-inclusive in Punta Cana. So that was my first time coming to Punta Cana, and really all we did was eat and drink the entire time. It was good, so I didn't really get off. But I like actually exploring the culture. But yeah, that resort life was good, all-inclusive.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, a few times, the first 3 times I here, I stayed in Airbnb. The all-inclusive. And after a while, at a certain time, everybody come, it get quiet. So this time, since I'm an investor now, I just, like you said, experience the culture, go different places, learn how to move around with the local. As far as their transportation, what's that they call them? What we rode in on?
Little trolleys, the little
poppies. The poppies. Because I'm not getting on back of the bike with another man. I'm sorry.
Absolutely not.
I can't.
Absolutely not.
I do the poppy.
Yeah.
The poppy is the little motorcycle with the 2 seats in the back.
Yeah, when Mo pulled up in that poppy this morning,
I
was like, how's he gonna get out of that thing?
Yeah.
But we made it work.
Yeah, you sure did.
It's convenient. Because
it's
a lot of walking, you don't pay attention.
Shout out to all the poppy drivers. Those are my guys.
It's reasonable too.
I got their numbers on speed dial.
Yeah.
They come get me. They they brought us all the way over here from the corner on by La Bruja now almost.
That is one thing you'll notice with the team, man, that they are connecting with the locals too. Connecting with them, getting numbers. User services, networking with them.
Take
for sure. It's real cool, man. It's real good.
Trust me, you're gonna need them too.
Exactly. That's to be your number one resource. They might know things, hear things, or what's might be coming up next, or who owns something. I could do that for you. So you definitely need that resource in your Rolodex.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take a break and now use the bathroom.
Any more
All
questions?
right. Any more questions or anything? Comments?
Yeah, because she need another drink over there. It's like it's getting a little watery over there.
Getting there.
It's definitely time for another order for sure.
Well, where's our server? Get this thing turned up. Let Eric come in and take phone out. Let the big dog.
The closer. Mariana Rivera about to step up to the man, ladies and gentlemen.
The big dog.
Hey, they're not going anywhere yet, are you?
No.
You're not going anywhere yet, are you? Okay, all right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Okay, here we are. We back. Now, it's the SSN Nation Takeover, as you guys know. We don't come down here to have the ordinary deal. That 20, 30, 50 thing, that 20, 40, 40 deal. Yeah, everybody has to deal with that. But what do? Come on in closer. Come on in closer. Come on in closer. What do? We say, hell no. We're SSN Nation. We have to do what Mo says. Bend the lever. We have to put up pressure on. What was that? Apply pressure, Mo?
Apply pressure.
That's right.
Always be applying pressure.
That's right. Apply pressure. So we had to go see this Seven Palms. You guys heard the stories. Mo was not letting the woman get in edgewise. Then everybody else is listening around. You guys know that story, right? Well, what was their story today? They started this 20, 40, 40 nonsense. Then they said 20, 30, 50. But then we said we need better than that. Mo actually said I need better than that. Asbury said, I need better than that. It makes no sense to give up 60% when you have 2 years to wait.
That's right.
So while they're sitting in there saying, hey, this is good, this is that, this is the other, we have to say, well, we got to go. But then they claw Mo back in and say, Mo, we got something special for you. They said, hold on, we can't let you leave. You said we want under $2,000 per month. They're saying, oh, we can't do that because otherwise you got to do like a 10, 30, 60 deal or something.
But wait, there's more.
That's right, because we're in the SSN Nation. I keep telling you, whenever you come here, make sure you use that phrase, SSN Nation. What can I tell you? Now, I have something to show you. 7 Palms Adventure. It's across the street from the beach. It's an unbelievable project, but they wanted also 20, 40, 60 when they started out. So Mo comes back, and then I said, hey, what's this deal? Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you on the screen. You're not going to believe this. Look at this. We got a 2019 deal. Look at this. Look at this. What does that look like? A 10, 25, 65 deal?
Wow.
2-bedroom, $175,000. Can you believe you can put 10% down and then your payments, 25% makes it $1,620 for 27 months? What was that, Mo? Apply pressure. That's right. Apply pressure. But hey, by the way,
David said, always be applying pressure.
That's right.
I just put a little twist in it.
That's right. And by the way, I have to admit now, I am a broker for 7 Palms. What can I say? They signing me up. That means they're signing you up. That means we win. But they don't like my tactics. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They don't like the tactics that I'm doing out here. I already got a phone call. Hey, man, you can't be talking about there's no white line. I say, hey, man, I ain't going to let people buy something and then find out they have to spend $25,000 to $30,000 to $35,000 later. Right. What do I look like doing that? Come on now. Stop it. All right. So let's go to number 2. That's not all. What was that, E. White? But wait.
There's more.
Here it is. 2nd and 3rd floor, 2-bedroom with beach view. And by the way, the second beach is twice as big as the first man-made beach inside Vista Cana. Look at this. $146,000. Another 10, 25, 65 deal. Payments are now $1,350 a month. Okay. $1,351.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. You should have been here. In fact, just call me up. I'll get you hooked up. You can come on down, get your 2-bedroom. And I'm a broker for 7 Palms now. That means I get paid. I get paid now. There ain't none of this little 1%, 2%. No. We get paid now. So hit the WhatsApp link. I put in the chat already. Go check it out. All right. Did you guys go through this?
Yes, I went through.
So Nadine, which Cree, Asbury, you might not know, Nadine owns that Sabana. She has a villa at Sabana where there's the equestrian center at Vista Cana.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And she bought her villa for $200,000 and some odd thousand. It's worth about $500,000 or $600,000 right now. So congratulations to her. That's right. That's right. Part of the SSN Nation fam. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's been excitement, and it's been nothing but non-stop applying pressure all over the place. And I hope Asbury was here. He does real estate investments naturally and normally, but even he had to shake his head. He had to sit there and go, these guys are crazy up here. These guys are crazy. What are they doing? Hey, we started off, though, I have to admit. See, Asbury, he likes that legal, right? So what are we at? The first place we go to. Now, when we had the SSN Nation the first time, the forum, where do we go first? Legal. Now we come again. Another investor. He knows where to go first. legal. Now, that's why we always tell you, go to Johan Confidante, the preeminent lawyer in all of the Dominican Republic. And you tell him, I'm from SSN Nation. And then you go see Glenny Hachi Cuevas if you want to open up a business and have an SRL. Why? Because Johan doesn't do businesses. But Glenny Hachi Cuevas does, and she does a lot more than that too. They're both a shark and hot. That's right, Asbury. Hot shark, according to Mo. Now, here we are.
Shout out to Glenny. That's right.
That's
bad. You guys are bad.
Yes. And so we had nothing but love, ladies and gentlemen. We had nothing but love here. And I got to give a shout out to the lawyers because they actually sat there and gave us some, I mean, you can't pay for what we were doing. It was crazy. Yeah, you can't pay for it. So, yeah, you got to get down here because there's these little twists and turns that is available to you is unknown. Let's just put it that way. You have to be here to make it happen. Understand it. Because otherwise you're going to be thinking I'm from the U.S., so you're going to use U.S. principles. Or I'm from South America, Venezuela, whatever. You're going to use those principles. Those don't work here. Yeah. So that's why you need those two lawyers. Once again, make sure you call them, and they're on the channel. So you got the numbers. All right. Now, that was the first day. So we have to get the legal going because now when we go to these resorts and some of these, you know, pre-construction properties, sometimes they bend the truth a little bit. And so then we're sitting there asking questions. So now we have to start saying, hey, wait a minute. Do you have permits now? What are you doing out here? Exactly. You got permits? Who owns this land? Who's the developer? Wait a minute. We need some information before we putting down our hard-earned money. And so that's why you should be down here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't miss the next one. And then we have the superstar in the house, Cree over here. You know, everybody else is sitting there. You snooze, you lose, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know. I was missing the point. I thought it was just a $99,000 studio.
No, there was no snoozing.
I was snoozing.
Because of whispered kids, like, I think I want this one. So that's why I was
coming knocking on the door. You come in shooting.
Yeah, yeah. I find out it's $99,000 and it's furnished.
Furnished.
This is incredible.
And they're picking up from the airport.
Jesus Christ. Exactly. Come on, man. There it is.
What? Amazing amenities.
Exactly.
Penthouse service right
exactly.
There, right?
Exactly. I'm telling you, you guys have missed out. And like Mo was saying and E.Y. was saying, we already know what's coming out in about 90 days. They gave us some. You could reserve today and get your spot for something coming out in 90 days.
Amazing.
This reminds me of Macau Hills when we were here before, when E. White got his unit. We were right there, and they said put down a reserve. He was like the first one. He got his unit, and oh, E. White, look, how much did that unit cost you? Do you remember? It was in the 70,000, 80,000.
What's the one?
The Macau Hills.
Macau Hills. That was 118 Urban Lux.
No, Macau Hills, the one at Macau.
Yeah.
They were like 3 bedrooms were like 108.
Yeah,
118. What did he say they're worth now? In like 6 months.
I missed that part.
Yeah, exactly. He said they're like $200,000. Can you believe this, ladies and gentlemen?
My first time. Wait a minute. Let me call my mama. I
ain't know that. Hey, right place, right time. You know who to go to. And now we have number 2 over here, a $99,000 studio in the right place, right time. And all I know is next year, y'all are going to be saying, how did she get that for like 99 fully furnished? She just rolling in the dough. Because once again, Asbury knows it's all about dollars and cents.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Some equity is a beautiful thing.
That's it. And he's sitting there always looking with that calculator because he's like, why would I spend? Yeah, why would I spend $150,000 just to get 8%? What the hell am I doing up in here? Nah, you're not holding my money for 3 years. That's craziness right there. So That's why we're here, ladies and gentlemen. We have 10, 25, 65 deal. We
Victor,
have.
I'm going to Disneyland. Victor!
Oh, look at here. Savannah will have hotel style Airbnb. That means they're trying for comfort to it. And Savannah's going to get bigger, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I might as well let the cat out the bag. We're out here studying. Savannah's getting bigger, and they're getting rid of the apartments they were going to put in. But those who bought the apartments, you're still good. But the second phase, they're going to replace them with villas. I can't blame them. It's in the equestrian center. Equestrian center normally equals family, friends doing equestrian things, right? Simple. So you had to question the apartments in the first place. Now they made a smart move. But once again, there's still deals on the table down here in Punta Cana, down here in Dominican Republic.
There's some new kids on the block. Some new project kids on the block.
We got 2 new kids here.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yes.
And it's been a sterling rendition of this SSN Nation Punta Cana Investors Forum, because I'm just so happy that they came, because did you guys learn a lot?
Oh my gosh, yes.
That was great.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
3 days, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Stuff you cannot learn by just watching.
Yes.
It was just absorbing it all.
Exactly.
And even not knowing the questions to ask, like you guys were just feeding us the information, like just phenomenal.
There we go. All right. Very nice to say. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
this.
You know,
launch service was beautiful.
And I know it's hard out there.
This is the beginning of a beautiful relationship.
That's right. Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up. The SSN Nation takeover is damn near over. But if you were here, you'd be hearing some jazz music, some of my Latin music, and don't miss tomorrow. Nope, Friday night. It's gonna be some smooth sounds at Bar 2 at the Caribbean Lake Park. Don't miss it. Get there at 7 p.m. You'll be hearing the sounds of DJ Wangle on the wheels of steel. That's right. DJ talk. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we got to run. It's been a nice time with you tonight. Hopefully you'll be here. Hopefully you learned a little bit. Asbury, you went over a few things, didn't you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's really right. Nice connecting with everybody.
That's right. Special edition. That's right. So we're going to get out of here, but please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And as we always say, we know it's hard out here. So when you can get some wealth by doing no credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry, and the price is right, go on, Cree. We got to give her some more. The price is right.
The price is right.
Then that means you got to buy now.
Yep.
And it's still not too late. You can call up. You got my number, and support at StopStrugglingNow.com. You guys know you can always contact us, and the WhatsApp link has been put in the chat room. Scroll through and come on down. And once again, I thank you so much for being here. You guys know I love you after all these years. Make sure you smash that like button on the way out. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.